one of their definitions for DEI. And let's see what they say. Let's go.
Industry these days is using the term DEI to explain why they are appointing diversity officers, carrying out diversity training, and discussing ways to be more inclusive. But what really is DEI? And why is it necessary? DEI is short for diversity, equity, and inclusion. Here's a breakdown. Diversity is ensuring the representation of all identifiers across races, gender identities, sexual orientations, religions, political beliefs, socioeconomic statuses, and more. Equity is the fair treatment of all previously stated identifiers, making sure every person in the environment has the same opportunities, resources, and support. Inclusion is making sure that the space is comfortable and welcoming to every type of person present. Everybody should feel respected and valued. Host of the 2023 Golden Globe Awards, Gerard Carmichael, included in his opening monologue that the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, the group of journalists that decide the nominees and the winners of the Golden Globes, didn't have a single black journalist in the association until after George Floyd died. The last time there was a black member was in 2002. This means that the Golden Globes nominations and voting were missing out on black voices that could have contributed to helping black films and shows get nominated and win awards.
There's a myth that we aren't innovative and that we don't bring innovative solutions. We are the most creative people. If you look at Google's YouTube platform, black creators use YouTube not just to innovate, it's monetized. We also network there, and we have built our businesses from entertainment to the arts to science and engineering using a highly creative platform.
DEI is put in place to avoid these situations. It is implemented to make sure that from the very beginning, all types of people get the chance to be in the room and make the decisions. Like Google's Chief Diversity Officer, Melanie Parker. For more topics from our cheat sheet series, visit theroot.com. I'm Amira Castilla.
All right. So that was their explanation of DEI. I think it's going to be interesting because we're going to hear from Jermaine Shoemake, and he actually disagrees with their ideology. And I just think it's interesting to watch the left eat the left. So, so pull up a chair, get you some popcorn, because this is going to be fun. Let's see how Umar explains DEI, and let's see what he has to say. Let's go.
DEI did not benefit black people en masse. It benefited a couple of token blacks. And I'm sorry, y'all going to lose your little token benefits. But DEI did not benefit the masses of African people. Barack Obama is the first president to use the words diversity, equity, and inclusion in his DEI initiative that he signed in August of 2011, mandating that the federal government take steps to diversify, include, and guarantee equity for minorities. But it was all about the rainbow. That law was about immigrants and rainbow gangers. It was not about black people. Yes, you have a few black people who are going to lose some DEI benefits. But we are 42 million. And when we add our African immigrant brothers and sisters in, we're about 45, 48. I'm going to round it up because they always suppress our numbers. I'm going to round it up to 50 million Africans in America. Somebody help me understand how Barack Obama's DEI has benefited black people in these past 16 years. Help me understand. Affirmative action is not the same as DEI. Affirmative action was destroyed by George Bush in the opening years of the 21st century. He destroyed it. The Supreme Court destroyed it. Affirmative action has not been a governmental priority since Lyndon Baines Johnson. Affirmative action has been dead. Affirmative action been dead. That's why Barack Obama called it diversity, equity, and inclusion. Why didn't Barack Obama call it affirmative action? Why didn't Barack Obama call it affirmative action? Why didn't Barack Obama call it affirmative action? I'll tell you why Barack Obama didn't call it affirmative action. Barack Obama didn't call it affirmative action because he didn't want it associated with black people. He didn't want it associated with black people. You're fighting for something that was not created to help you. Let me say it again for the kunocracy in the back. You're fighting for something that was not created to help you. Let me say it one more time. You're fighting for something that wasn't created to help you. They are distracting you from your main fight. We should be fighting against mass incarceration. We should be fighting against miseducation. We should be fighting against police genocide. We should be fighting against economic apartheid. We should be fighting against homelessness and gentrification. Not Nelly for performing, not Snoop Dogg, not Black History, and not DEI.
Fly in the coop, but I need some more. Your antics make me bored, cause I just came around to say hello. I just came around to say hello.
All right. So there's Jermaine Shoemake. So which one do you roll with? But I think the bigger issue, and Jermaine actually started to address it, and I really think this is where the fall of DEI, because DEI, in my opinion, is the unholy trinity of critical race theory. It's no, it has no place. So I do agree with Jermaine Shoemake. Write it down, clip it. I agree with Jermaine Shoemake about DEI being completely and totally bogus. I think the end result of it, where he and I part ways, is what should we do? And he started to kind of delineate it, like mass incarceration, economic, this, that, and other of that nature. Those are things that we can take responsibility for. And I think that's where Jermaine Shoemake and I disagree, is that we should be taking responsibility as humans, maybe the highly melanated human or the less melanated human. It doesn't matter. We should be taking responsibility for ourselves and making sure that we are giving and providing the best service possible. So when you look at the business world, when you look at the argumentation about they're not going to be hiring certain people anymore. Well, wait, let me ask you a question. Are you the best that should be heard? Are you the best that should be hired? Going back to that Actors Guild shenanigans. Are you the voice that needs to be heard? I don't think that I'm a good judge of movies, but I'm highly melanated. Should I be on the board to decide what movie gets nominated because I'm black? Well, no, that would be a travesty. You should have the best person, male or female, red or yellow, black and white are your options. Go with them. If they're green alien from Mars and they know more about movies than I do, then rock on. Get at it. You don't need to. The idea and the notion that we should go with and lead with somebody's ethnicity and their color actually is the basis of racism. So reverse racism doesn't make it any less racist. Just saying. So let me know what you think down below. Am I off base? Am I off base? Do you think that Jermaine Shoemake is on the money? What do you think? Down in the comments, if you watched this far, leave me a little green heart. Let me know that you hung out with me. Let me know that you rocked with me until the end. I really do appreciate it. And thank you, everybody who's helped me hit 34,000 subscribers. My goal is 50 by the end of April, and we are well on our way. So, y'all, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate y'all. And until next time, grace and peace.